Hello everyone and welcome to From the Heart Friday, session 165, woo, with me Jessica Brigden of Just Be Creative Cardiology. Hello, happy Friday. Whew. It's the end of the week. It's the end of the year. 2022 is coming to a close. Wow. So this is the last video of 2022. And I thought I would bring you some fun metallic and shimmer sparkle cards. We are going to use the Cottage Wreath stamp set, actually the bundle here from page 59 in your mini catalog. Now this is the last chance to get this bundle at the bundle pricing with the 10% discount. After this, in January, these items will only be available a la carte, so individually. All right, so just 2 final days here, really, of the July to December 2022 mini catalog. A lot of things have sold out, but there are still quite a few good deals to be had. But definitely head over to the online store if you want to take advantage of those last chance sales of up to 60% off, the clearance sales, and even the perfect partners dies that coordinate with so many stamp sets. Those are also there in that clearance section, and this is it. So if you want any of those items, make sure you get them ASAP. All right, so 2 cute cards I'm going to share with you today. We're going to be brief because this weather is crazy. So we were in sub-zero, frigid, snowy, nasty weather last weekend, and as of yesterday, continuing through this weekend, it is now 60 degrees. So we have had a 70-degree temperature swing, and I want to get a walk in before it gets dark. I am also busting it to try to get those year-end, those catalogs out to you, as well as year-end cards, thank yous. I've got team packets for some event coming up next weekend. So it is a busy time here in the Just Be Creative Cardiology studio. And New Year's goal, this mess needs to get cleaned up. I think I said that last year, but this year I really need to tackle this project. All right, let me flip the camera. We can get started. Hi, Carol. All right, can you hear me now? All right, does that mean I had no sound for my entire video? All right, let me know if you can hear me now, Carol. I wonder if I just hit it when I flipped the camera. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay. All right, well, we're gonna roll with it. Thank you for letting me know. All right, so we are going to do 1 card here. It's gone again. All right, that's so weird because I can hear it on, my microphone is on, and I can hear it's lit up as green. So you should be able to hear me. Okay? And if you don't, it's because I'm not saying anything. All right, so we are going to use Pacific Point, and then we are going to use some Evening Evergreen. And that's because in this paper pack, there were actually 3 different colors. There was black with the silver shimmer, and then there's Evening Evergreen with the gold shimmer, and then there's Cajun Craze with this pumpkin pie shimmer. This one seems to be a bit fall for me, so I'm actually not going to use that one today. So I'm using the Evening Evergreen, and then the basic black. Now, I wanted these to be fun end of year cards, some thank you cards to send out. And the black seemed a little somber to me, just a little dark. And so I was trying to figure out what can I do to brighten that up. So that's why I'm pairing that with the Pacific Point. Hi, Polly. And so as you can see, these were 6 by 6. What I'm going to do is I actually cut them down to card front size. So 4 by 5 1/4. All right, and when you do that, you end up with a 2-inch strip on the end too. So I cut those to 1 by 5 1/4. And then you will also need an inside for your card. And these are 4 by 5 1/4. Hey, Polly. All right, so these cards are going to be identical, but we're doing an Evening Evergreen and a basic black with Pacific Point variation. All right, let's check these out here. So we're going to fold our standard card base here at 4 1/4. And then we will adhere our metallic shimmer paper to the front. So this is was a single-sided. And like I said, I trimmed it down to 4 by 5 1/4. Hi, Wendy. Yes. Oh my goodness. It is just about 60 degrees or a little over even. So we've had like a 70-degree temperature swing here. And just in the last few days from last weekend and that crazy wintry weather to we're now having spring. Crazy, crazy. All right, so I'm going to adhere this basic white onto the inside, and then I'm going to take that leftover strip. I cut it to 1 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to glue this on the inside here, right along the edge. I thought that was kind of fun and dress that up. All right, so we've got fancy, but you still got room for a message in here. Okay, so this is where the wreaths come in. So you'll need some Evening Evergreen cardstock, and I'm going to die cut that. So with this set, these are cards we did here in the fall. Great die set here. You have the detailed wreath. You have more of one you can lay this over if you want to do 2-step there. And then you've got, of course, the wreaths that die cut the stamps, the twigs and the branches there. But I'm just going to use these two, keeping it pretty simple today. All right, so we'll die cut that with some Evening Evergreen. And when I snap, crackle, pop that, we get this beautiful wreath. All right, and I had done this with some adhesive sheets, but I found with the sparkle, just the smoothness of this, things were not sticking. So I found what worked best for me were the mini glue dots. And so we are just going to adhere 4 dots. And if you put them right directly on the wreath, all right, then the wreath seems to be busy enough that you don't really see the dots peeking out too bad. So I kind of tried to do like opposite sides. So top, bottom, and then go left and right here. So 4 glue dots seemed to do it. And let's see, one more here. Okay, so when we go to put this on, I'm going to just tack this right in the center of my card. So very subtle. Hi, Nancy. How are you? We are doing well, enjoying this beautiful weather here this afternoon. All right, and then to add the little finishing touch, we're going to use the bow die with some gold foil, and I've already popped that out. Put a couple of mini dimensionals on here. They work perfect for these little bows. All right, and then just stick this right on the front. And then voila, very simple. We just had our card base, our layer of metallic shimmer paper, our wreath, a little bow, and then we decorated the inside here with basic white and the remaining strip from trimming down the 6x6. All right, so that's the evening evergreen variation. I love this die set too, Nancy. I was letting people know that if you haven't got this die set yet and it's on your list, that now is the time to do so, because you can get the whole cottage wreath stamp and die set bundled together and save 10%. All right, so the next one here, we are going to use a Pacific Point background, trying to dress up this basic black, and I've actually got a fun technique for you. So if you have your blending brushes and your Pacific Point ink pad, I'm going to show you a really cool trick to transform this paper here. All right, so for now we're just going to fold our card base. That was a 5.5 by 8.5, and score it there at 4 1/4. All right, if you want, go ahead and insert your basic white 4 by 5 1/4. This is going to go on the inside. All right, and then before we glue our metallic shimmer papers down, I'm going to set this aside, pull in my chipboard scrap here. All right, we're going to put both pieces of our paper. So again, I trimmed the 6x6 down to 4 by 5 1/4, and I took my trimming off the top because the top there has more of the black. Yes, I tried. This was intentional. Trying to match my cards. I even have the matching eyeshadow. Love this color. All right, so we're going to take our Pacific Point ink with our blending brush. And oh my goodness, this is so cool. Watch what happens. So you're going to start off the edge, like a corner here, and do circular motions. And check this out. Just swirl this all over. And so we took that somber black shimmer paper, and we now have this gorgeous Pacific Point shimmer. You might want to re-ink just a little bit, and then do this piece to go here on the inside to coordinate. Super quick and gorgeous. And then watch how that pops there. Now, if you're worried, so your fingers might get a little inky. You can tell I was working on this yesterday. I still have little Smurf fingers there. If that bothers you, you could take just a little bit of a paper towel or a tissue, just gently just wipe down, just to remove any excess ink that's sitting on the surface. Okay, so there is just a little bit there, so good thing to wipe that down just a bit. All right, and now we'll pull our card base back in, apply our adhesive. Now watch this pop against that Pacific Point. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. All right, so then on the inside, we'll adhere our 1 by 5 1/4 strip as well. All right, line that right up along that outside edge. Gives it a nice finishing touch there. All right, so for this one, again, we're gonna die cut our wreath and our bow. This time I die cut it with Pacific Point, and I did the bow. I just used some scrap pieces. Of course, I always save everything. So I had just a little scrap, which worked out perfect for my bow here. And again, like I said, these are so quick and simple. We're going to apply glue dots here to our wreath. Again, 4 should do it if you space them out. Do top and bottom, left and right, or north, south, east and west, however you want to to call it there. All right, one more here. Let's see, make sure I got my spacing right. All right, so just be gentle when you tack that off, and there you go. You can see I've got 4 glue dots on there gently. It really doesn't seem to be an issue with them kind of peeking from beneath. There's so much going on with this card that I really don't think anybody's going to notice. Just a little bit of glue dot peeking out. All right, then we'll take our mini Oops, I don't know what that was. Take our little mini dimensionals here for our bow. And then, oh, yep, I thought I heard something plop. No, it's just extra dimensional jumping away. All right. Oh, what do you guys think? That Pacific Point there, it just really pops against the black. And I love how using the blending brushes really brought that shimmer paper to life. So gorgeous, gorgeous, super quick. Let me know, which is your favorite? Do you like the Evening Evergreen best or the Pacific Point? I know which one is my favorite. I think you do too. But leave me a comment and let me know which one you like best. All right. So again, this was the Cottage Wreath bundle. This is available. This is carrying over. However, the bundle pricing is ending. Unfortunately, the shimmer paper I used is discontinued, but hey, we are at the final couple days of the catalog, so that's to be expected there. But definitely head to the online store, grab those last chance and clearance items before they are gone for good. And then the new catalog starts January 5th. So I'm doing my best to finish getting those in the mail. And yeah, so lots of exciting things going on. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe. Enjoy the beautiful weather if it's nice where you are. And it looks like we will be starting 2023 with some gorgeous temperatures, and it'll be exciting. I will see you guys next year. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it looks like Pacific Point is a favorite for many of you as well. All right. Love it. Love it. I hope you give these cards a try. Thank you guys so much for watching with me. Don't forget to give me those thumbs up, the likes. And if you are watching a replay on YouTube here, please subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate it so much. Take care, all of you. And I will see you next year. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.